This is one thing that I was going to wait a while before we talked about. Maybe we'll talk about it now so you can think about it. Because we all have to make some kind of plans for ourselves. It's a free concert from now on. That doesn't mean that anything goes. What that means is we're going to put the music up here for free. What it means is that the people who are backing this thing, who put up the money for it, are going to take a bit of a bath. A big bath. That's no hype, that's truth. They're going to get hurt. But what it means is that these people have it in their heads that your welfare is a hell of a lot more important, and the music is, than $1.
Let's face the situation. We've had thousands and thousands of people come here today. Many, many more than we knew or even dreamt or thought would be possible. We're going to need each other to help each other to work this out because we're taxing the systems that we've set up. We're going to be bringing the food in. But the one major thing you have to remember tonight when you go back up in the woods to go to sleep, or if you stay here, is that the man next to you is your brother. And you damn well better treat each other that way, because if you don't, then we'll blow the whole thing. But we've got it right there.
Did in a very funny way.
If you'll bear with us for a minute. Very fine lady will be with us. Just a while. Now, I've had a chance to talk to a couple of people. There's so many of us come out, and so many people on their way, that we really are over the saturation point. What I said earlier is sort of doubly true. Tonight, I think some of you may be able to find some way into part of the woods. I think the woods and the campgrounds and pretty much everything are pretty full. So maybe if you want to, the smartest thing would be to stay right where you are. But just remember, the things that are set up to make this thing work, as much as and as well as we've been pretty lucky with the rain today, things like fences and roads and things like that, they're easy things to take care of. You probably noticed the fences aren't too high. We never meant them to be 12 feet high and have a guy stationed every 5 feet. That wasn't what this whole thing was about. So tonight, the big thing you can do to help us, the big thing that all of us can hang together with is, number one, stay off the roads, please. If you want to walk somewhere and there isn't really much of a place to walk anywhere, if you want to walk somewhere, please stay in the roadbed. The vehicle traffic is the only way we're going to be able to get food and water and the things that we need in. It's the only way we're going to be able to keep it going and keep it in one piece. And we can do that because you proved it today that we can keep just about anything in one piece. So if everybody hangs together with the funny little things like the fences down here, which aren't to keep you out, but to keep the way so that the technicians can get up and get everything set up and that we can move the performers. If you can respect the things when you're buying things and the concessions, which you have been doing. You know, if everybody just figures, this isn't the Woodstock Music and Art Fair. This is your fair, man. Each one of you is a piece of this thing. It's been that way for a long time. I don't know what started. I don't know how it got going. But this is not 4 producers or 30 acts or anything else. It's all you funny people. There is a little boy whose name is Nicky. A young man by the name of Nicky, whose mother is Sunshine. She is waiting for you. She is looking for you at the first aid tent. Nicky, go up the hill, up this way, to the first aid tent. Or just say to anybody you pass, are you a hog farmer? They'll get you there. Those people are doing it. Helen Schmidt, meet Richie and Julian. Mr. David Weatherby, please meet Steve Lance in front of the stage. There's one thing that I keep hearing pieces about, and there's one thing I can ask you, and I can ask you personally or any other way. There is a bit of acid sickness going around. There's somebody out there. There's something. You don't need that. Let's not pass anything to anybody else tonight. Let's just hang together. Anything that could be dangerous, let's just forget about it. Let's just make the festival, not the other stuff. With all of this, ain't nothing can make you high as this.